10 actors who are incredibly good rappers. Most fans have no idea their favorite movie stars were once struggling to eat while rapping on street corners. These legends didn't just stumble into fame, they fought through poverty and pain to become the kings and queens of the silver screen. You'll not believe which superstar was actually broke while his songs played on the radio. This is 10 actors who are incredibly good rappers. 10. Drake. Drake was not always the sex god.
No whole shit, no fucking whole shit. Say that for your shit. I don't need no fucking body.
Before the private jets, he was Aubrey Graham. He was just a kid in Toronto trying to save his sick mother. They were so poor, he says the only money they had came from a Canadian TV show. He played Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi for 7 long years, but then the producers cut him out in 2008. Suddenly, his steady check was gone. Drake was terrified. He really thought that he would have to work in a restaurant just to pay the bills. He was making mixtapes at night while he was working on the show, but they only sold a few copies. Then a surprise call came from Lil Wayne that changed his life forever. Wayne took him on tour, and the rest is history. 9. Awkwafina. Nora Lum grew up in Queens with a big secret. Her mother passed away when she was only 4 years old. She felt quiet and shy, so she created a loud persona named Awkwafina. She was a trained trumpet player, but her heart was in hip-hop. By 2012, she posted a song called My Vag on YouTube.
My veg, score aloe vera, yo veg.
It was a huge hit, but it cost her everything. Her boss at the publishing house saw it and fired her on the spot. Nora ended up working at a vegan grocery store just to make ends meet. Her dad even told her to get a stable job as a meat inspector, but she didn't listen. She kept acting and rapping until she made history. She became the first woman of Asian descent to win a Golden Globe for Best Actress. 8. LL Cool J. James Todd Smith faced a nightmare as a little boy. His own father shot his mother and his grandfather in their home. There was blood everywhere. James found peace in his grandmother's basement. His grandfather bought him $2,000 worth of music gear to keep him out of trouble. He called himself LL Cool J, which means ladies love Cool James. At only 16, he became the first big star for Def Jam Records. He had 10 platinum albums in a row, but he wanted more than just music. He moved into acting and landed a role on the show In the House. Then he became a global TV hero as Sam Hanna on NCIS Los Angeles. He stayed on that show for 14 seasons. He was even the first rapper honored at the Kennedy Center. 7. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg grew up in a rough part of Boston with 8 brothers and sisters. He was a troubled teen who got into serious fights. At age 16, he was sent to prison for 45 days. It looked like his life was over before it even started. But his brother Donnie helped him start a rap group called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
The vibrations good like sun-kissed. Many want to know who done this.
Their song, Good Vibrations, became a #1 hit all over the world. People knew him for his muscles and his underwear ads, but Mark wanted to be a real actor. He left the music world behind to star in Boogie Nights. He worked so hard that he earned 2 Oscar nominations. In 2017, he was actually the highest-paid actor on the planet. He even produced the show Entourage based on his own crazy life. 6. Common. Lonnie Rashid Lynn grew up in Chicago with a mother who was a school principal. His father was a basketball player who struggled with addiction. Common was a ball boy for the Chicago Bulls and saw Michael Jordan play every night. He started rapping in high school using the name Common Sense. He was different because he rapped about love and social issues. He dropped out of college to chase his dreams, and his mother was not happy at first, but he proved everyone wrong. He started acting in movies like American Gangster and Selma.
No man, no weapon, formed against, yes, glory is destined.
He teamed up with John Legend to write the song Glory for the movie Selma. The song was so powerful it won an Academy Award. Common became the first rapper to win a Grammy, an Oscar, and an Emmy. 5. Queen Latifah. Donna Owens grew up in New Jersey with a father who was a police officer. She was a star basketball player, but she loved music even more. She chose the name Latifah because it means delicate in Arabic. She started as a beatboxer and soon became the queen of hip-hop.
Who you calling a bitch?
Her song, Unity, told men to respect women, and it won a Grammy. She was a pioneer for every female rapper who came after her. But she didn't stop at music. She became a huge TV star on the show Living Single. Then she shocked the world with her acting in the movie Chicago. She was nominated for an Academy Award and cemented her place in history. In 2006, she became the first hip-hop artist to ever get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. 4. Method Man. Clifford Smith Jr. had a tough start in the housing projects of Staten Island. He moved around a lot and even dropped out of high school. He admitted he was selling drugs just to get by, but then he joined his friends to form the legendary Wu-Tang Clan. He was the breakout star of the group and won a Grammy for his hit song with Mary J. Blige.
Nothing make a man feel better than a woman. Queen with a crown that be.
He decided to take acting seriously and worked with a coach to learn the craft. He landed a big role on the HBO show The Wire as the character named Cheese. People were amazed at how good he was. He went from being a rapper to leading man in shows like Power Book 2, Ghost. He won multiple Image Awards for his acting. He says he finally solved the equation of how to be a great performer. 3. Ice-T. Tracy Marrow lost both of his parents to heart attacks before he was even a teenager. He moved to Los Angeles and got caught up in the street life. He even joined the army to support his younger daughter. When he came home, he started rapping and basically invented gangster rap. He was the most controversial man in America because of his song Cop Killer. Even the president talked about him, but Tracy changed his life in a big way. He started acting in movies like New Jack City. Then he got a call to play a detective on Law & Order Special Victims Unit. He's been playing Detective Fintu Tuola for 25 years. He's one of the longest-running actors in TV history. He says he plays the kind of cop that the streets actually need. 2. Ice Cube. O'Shea Jackson was the brains behind the rap group NWA. He wrote most of their hits, but he left the group because he was not getting paid fairly. He was a young father who had to find a new way to win. He made his acting debut in the classic movie Boys in the Hood, and critics were stunned. He was not just a rapper anymore.
Overcrowded, Harrison Ross, 'cause if you fuck with us.
He wrote and starred in the movie Friday, which became a massive hit. He didn't just act in movies, he started his own production company called Cube Vision. He wanted to make movies for his own audience that Hollywood ignored. He went from being a scary rapper to starring in family comedies like Are We There Yet? He even has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He proved that you can change your whole image and still be respected. 1. Will Smith. Will Smith was a superstar rapper in Philly before he was even 20 years old.
850 IS if you need a lift. Who's the kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith.
He won the first ever Grammy for rap, but he spent all his money on cars and clothes and didn't pay his taxes. The IRS came and took everything he owned. He owed $2.8 million and was completely broke. He was so poor he had to ride the public bus while fans asked for his autograph. He thought his career was over, but his girlfriend told him to go to a talk show to meet some producers. He met Quincy Jones at a party, and Quincy told him to audition on the spot. Will was terrified, but he did it. The audition landed him in the lead role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He went from being bankrupt to being the biggest movie star in Hollywood. He even won an Oscar for King Richard. He's the ultimate redemption story. These 10 stars prove that your past does not have to be your future. They all started in the recording booth and ended up at the Oscars. They faced poverty and pain, but they never gave up on their dreams. Their stories show us that anyone can change their life for the better. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.